Good afternoon, everybody. Pigskin Pete here. Happy Tuesday to everybody. The interstate in Charleston is shut down. And if anybody who's ever been to Charleston before knows that just is a nightmare. I can't even go anywhere. I've been sitting in traffic for 2 hours and made it maybe half a mile. So I pulled over, got some McDonald's, and decided to make a video because I don't have anything else to do. I can't go anywhere. But what I wanted to talk about today, courtesy of Jet Central, he texted me this list from online from CBS Sports. This guy named, what was this guy's name? Tom Finelli or something. I apologize if I got that wrong. It's the top 25 best college football coaches currently, not of all time. He's talking about current coaches, and he ranked them from number 25 down to the best. And I read through this list, and my head almost exploded. This Tom Finelli or Felly, whatever this guy's name is, I question whether he's ever watched college football before. This is the most preposterous list. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just quickly run through the top 25, list all the names, and then I'm going to tell you, which ones are crazy, where he has these people ranked. There's one in particular that's way out of bounds. But let's just go ahead and I'm going to just go ahead and rattle off the top 25 real quick. So number 25 is Kyle Whittingham out of Utah. 24 is Mike Leach, Washington State. 23 Kirk Ferentz, Iowa. 22 David Cutcliffe, Duke. 21 Scott Frost, Nebraska. 20 Pat Fitzgerald, Northwestern. 19 Paul Chryst, Wisconsin. 18 Jim Harbaugh, Michigan. 17 Mark Richt, Miami. 16 Mark D'Antonio, Michigan State. 15 Lincoln Riley, Oklahoma. 14 Gus Malzahn, Auburn. 13 Dan Mullen, Florida. 12 Bill Snyder, Kansas State. 11 Mike Gundy, Oklahoma State. 10 James Franklin, Penn State. 9 Chip Kelly, UCLA. 8 Kirby Smart, UGA. 7 David Shaw, Stanford. 6 Gary Patterson, TCU. 5 Chris Peterson, Washington. 4 Jimbo Fisher, Texas A&M. 3 Dabo Swinney, Clemson. 2 Urban Meyer, Ohio State. And number 1 Nick Saban out of Alabama. Now, let's just start with the top 3 because I don't necessarily disagree with this top 3. Dabo Swinney being 3, Urban Meyer being 2, and Saban being 1. I would say, and I know this is a homer's take on it, that right now Dabo Swinney is a better coach than Urban Meyer is, but Urban Meyer has multiple national championships in recent years with 2 different teams, and he reloads every year and is always in the conversation. So I'm not going to dispute that. And clearly Saban's number 1 on every list in the world for the, he's the best coach in football. All right, now, I actually don't even disagree with Jimbo Fisher being 4 because he's been, up until last year, a perennial top 5 team when he was at Florida State. So top 4, even the top, well, the top 4 I definitely agree with. Now, the preposterous ones. First of all, the most notable one, he has Chip Kelly at number 9. He has Chip Kelly ahead of Jim Harbaugh, Mark Richt, Mark D'Antonio, Gus Malzahn. He only has Chip Kelly 1 behind Kirby Smart. What has Chip Kelly done in college football? First of all, he hasn't coached in college football since when? 2012? He hasn't coached in college football in 6 years, and he's currently a number 9 head coach in the country. That is ridiculous. I'm sorry. Kirby Smart should be higher. They got him at number 8. They have David Shaw at Stanford as a better coach than him. Gary Patterson at TCU at number 6, ahead of Kirby Smart. I mean, this is ridiculous. You got guys like Scott Frost. I know he's coached at UCF, but he still went undefeated and beat Auburn in a New Year's Six bowl game. Bill Snyder at number 12. What has Bill Snyder done? Now, you could say, well, he's been there for 500 years. Great. Oh, when he took over that program, it was a trash program. Great. They haven't won anything, especially in recent years. They're like, I don't know, what, sixth best in the Big 12? What? I don't understand that. Oh, this is another one. So he has Lincoln Riley at 15, Gus Malzahn at 14, and then Dan Mullen at 13. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but what has Dan Mullen done that's more impressive than Lincoln Riley and Gus Malzahn? I mean, Gus Malzahn has a national championship. Yes, he won it with Cam Newton. I get it. I get that. But he still has a national championship. And he's also just been a higher ranked and a better football team than Mississippi State was all those years that Dan Mullen was there. Lincoln Riley, yeah, he only had 1 year so far as a head coach, but he's still better than Dan Mullen. He still accomplished more than Dan Mullen. Hell, he almost made it to the national championship, but one play away. So this list is ridiculous. The main one that it really freaks me out is that that Chip Kelly Chip Kelly should be up towards, I mean, I wouldn't even say that Chip Kelly currently, you can put him ahead of Mike Leach, Scott Frost, Jim Harbaugh, Mark Richt, Mark D'Antonio, Lincoln Riley, Gus Malzahn, Dan Mullen. He should drop behind all of these guys. This just shows you whoever the CBS Sports this guy is knows nothing about college football. Nothing. So let me know what you think about this list. And I know it's 25 guys, and I kind of rattle them off real quick, but it's a preposterous list. I mean, everybody, if you made your own top 25 list, would be, everyone would have their coaches a little bit different. But there's some of these guys in here, like Gary Patterson being number 6, ahead of all these other coaches who have been to the college football playoff, won national championships. Some of them. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So anyway, let me know what you think about this list. Weigh in with your thoughts. And if anybody disagrees with me that Chip Kelly is ranked too high on this list, I would love to hear what your reasoning for that is. Anyway, have a great day. Pigskin Pete, checking out.